Good morning. I thought I'd just make a very quick vlog video just to say what we're up to this morning. So we woke up and decided just to have something small for breakfast. We woke up very late, so the breakfast offerings were non-existent. Yeah, Callum was up at 8:30, but I wasn't up till 10. After the kind of after hours, you definitely need a good sleep. But yeah, went to Intermission Food Court and just got us both a kids cheeseburger, $9, and I mean it was good. Nothing too crazy, nothing to write home about. We are sitting by the pool for most of this morning and afternoon. We do have dinner booked tonight for Summer House at Disney Springs, so that's all sorted. That's like kind of 5 o'clock, so reasonably later in the day. Other than that, we haven't been to Disney Springs yet, so we're going to go there, have a wander about later in the kind of evening, and then see where the night kind of takes us. So yeah.
Hello, it's the middle of the afternoon and we've pretty much not filmed a single thing today. Last night was a long night and the intention was just to have a chilled morning, and now we're off for Stuart's kind of official birthday meal. He chose Summer House on the Lake as his main place, so we're heading to Disney Springs. I think dinner's at 5 and then we're just going to play it by ear. We were going to go to the cinema, but it didn't work out time wise because it was either too close to 5 before it, and we don't really want to spend the evening in the cinema.
I really like this little deal. We're waiting on the bus to Springs, and we've come into the shop in the hotel, and you can get this bag for $50 at the moment if you buy literally any other piece of merchandise. That's quite cute.
Like as I said, to
He's going to say that as many times as he can in this vlog.
like as I said.
Come on, that is quite cool as a ball though. But the toys as well, Zurg. The Zurg's really cool to me because I feel like I remember Zurg looking like that when we were kids, and now he's kind of back, still looking like that, but better in a way. We've arrived. Time to head for dinner. Well, almost. Time for a wee peruse first. Yeah, you can kind of get it all from Springs because of the 3 different kind of areas to it.
Very nice. Quite a lot of space. AMC. We're just going to go into Coca-Cola. We have like 40 minutes to kill maybe.
We're gonna go. It's only like $11.
They're 2 big bags.
Recycled. I think I made out of the bottle.
Oh, that's cool then, actually, if they're recycled. If it was a bit like the centre aisle of Lidl.
The centre aisle. We're kind of good. I presume it just is a Coke, and then you can...
So it's just full of liquid, so let's just be Coke. Oh, there's a
got Coke in it.
Aye, but I thought it was like a souvenir or something.
It's just a Coke.
I'm not really that fussed by Coca-Cola as a brand. I like drinking it, but like I wouldn't be interested in buying things for it. Maybe Stuart's different. Do you like it?
No.
Christmas? I like it at Christmas.
Cool. It's a cool idea. It's like, oh look, a polar bear.
A cola bear.
Yeah, it's a polar bear, like the Coca-Cola polar bear.
I'm leaving Stuart behind because it's not very interesting and it's too busy. He can stay behind and look at all the pins and the key rings, different Coca-Cola bottles on them. And I don't know if you can see it, but you can kind of see the hot air balloon. I don't know if that's the right word for it, but the balloon through the trees, it looks massive.
I don't know how much it is, we might have a look at it.
Yeah. I'm sure we saw Mr. Morrow go on it. That down there with the white spiky bit is Cirque du Soleil. It's not really something that either of us is interested in, but we might go there.
It's about, for the cheapest ticket, $75, up towards 80 on like weekends and stuff.
Assuming that's all Star Wars themed stuff. Yeah, we'll go have a look. There's a Wookiee. Our old dog lady looked like a Wookiee. Always reminds me of her. In Bathurst, where we built our stuff, there's a shop next door that had a lot of kind of expensive looking lightsaber components and weapons and stuff. It looks like it's the same here. Oh look!
I'll have a look.
Wild Droids. We have yet to buy very much merch, but I'm just trying to be very selective. Oh. It's very. Why is that like a weirdly tall Yoda?
It's like a pack.
It's wrongly proportioned.
It's weird because like I mean that one. It's so strange.
It's like Yoda's had his legs stretched. I was saying these always remind me of Lady every time I see the Wookiee.
Yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, that's heady. Is that a shoulder pad? That's a shoulder
Yeah,
pad.
they had those on.
Toddler, prop, org. I can't speak. Oh.
That one's upside down.
Someone's upside down because they're magnetized. Oh, wait, did it speak? Oh! It giggles.
They are cute.
I feel like that. They're cute.
Just so cute.
See, like, why not do like BB-8 shoulder pads? They're so squishy, like, actually so squishy.
They're probably well events.
Feel squishy. It's so squishy.
That's quite like that. Oh, look at this. Grogu. That's quite firm. I like it.
It's got nice to that. I think
Soft.
that's the thing across the board.
What's
Disney
that?
merch is like the quality is that's $60 for that.
Oh, look. It's got a little model.
That's not bad.
I just don't like drawstring hoodies and I don't like hoods. But I get really warm. Sure doesn't. He likes them.
So just to know, they seem to sell the retractable kind of toy ones.
Yeah, there's loads of alternatives to the main ones and they're pretty cool. See at night time when I saw people use those last night.
Where's the button? Where's the button?
Where's the button?
Oh, there.
It's cool.
Mine's there.
Right, we're gonna go out of this shop towards Summer House on the Lake. I'm going here for dinner, but Summer House on the Lake do this crazy huge. Summer House on the Lake do this crazy huge
Cinnamon
roll. And it looks like it should be shared between about 6 people, so maybe we'll go back one day for lunch. But we're not gonna get that.
I would like to try it, but it's a brunch / breakfast and night. Definitely not. Not something for dinner time. Oh, look at the Black Panther. He's cute. Good toy. So this is Salt and Straw, which is just across from Summer House. It's an ice cream shop, and it does really odd flavours. So these are the limited edition ones at the moment.
That sounds strange. That's a bit weird. That's strange.
Yeah, these two are obviously very odd, but
I got one of these open.
I don't know, something about this doesn't seem that bad. And then they've got the kind of classic flavours that they have on as well.
I think that could be nice.
Ones as well.
Strawberry and balsamic.
Yeah, apparently the olive oil one is absolutely delicious. Lots of people talk about that one. So that's Summer House on the Lake right there. And actually, right here, kind of at the front of Summer House on the Lake, that's actually a cookie shop as well. So you can get cookies in there as well, outside of Gideon's, which obviously is the more popular choice. The M&M shop, I'm sure that'll be our next stop.
We've come into the M&M store just for a look before dinner. It's pretty amazing. It's huge. They've got like every flavour and type and variation of M&M you can get. So many like clothes for all the different colours. and then kind of like a self-serve pick and mix type M&M wall where you can just spend M&Ms.
I don't feel like you get that from a block. That wall is really, really tall.
They do have a smaller version in Disney, in Magic Kingdom. Oh, you can buy them all in budget clubs of all the different kinds.
You get 2 of these for $30. And then you can obviously get like that.
Well, I know they're cute and it's like part of like the experience of picking them here and all that kind of stuff. But I just think that's pretty steep. Like 2 for $30. I know you get to keep the tub, but still. I still think if a pack of M&Ms is like £4, £4.
I like the fact though, like the blue one here, it's all blue, and you can get like a green one that's all green. So you can get certain types and certain ones, which is good. I like it. I do think it's expensive. I do.
Have you ever heard the drama from like Drag Race where there was a queen that asked for like only red M&Ms and her dressing room and it caused this big drama?
I have not heard that.
Maybe she could have come here.
I like black and white.
You can get Skittles stuff too.
That's a nice idea. So see, you could get that, like obviously we can't get it home, but you could get that at home, maybe a fun thing to have.
But honestly, look at the wall. Those are all different things.
The pricing is different than I expected. It's $14.99 for that, $18.21.
It's essentially just a pick and mix.
That's not bad though, $21.99 for like a whole...
I mean, it rivals the cinema, to be honest, probably. And if you were going to go to the cinema, which is next door, you can come in here, fill it up.
Don't get me wrong, it isn't cheap, and I'm not trying to say it's cheap, but for like what you're doing, it's not that bad.
Got loads of flavours like dark chocolate, caramel cold brew, I've heard really nice. I like kind of standard peanut.
Peanut butter, you know.
Oh, they've got peanut butter. Maybe try that. Most of these you don't get in the UK. No, I think these are just standard flavours with different colours. It's suddenly just gotten so busy in here, so we're going to make a break for it and get out of the M&M shop. Join me at the scene of an accident where an unfortunate family's crashed their car into the water. It still seems to be afloat. They look quite relaxed.
I'll worry about you. Just so you know, these are the aqua cars that you can drive around, well, around here. Just on the lake.
Is that the Riviera over there? What is that?
No, that is, don't get it wrong, Saratoga Springs, I think.
It's nice here. I can imagine at night time. It's really nice.
It's gorgeous.
It's a nice breeze as well.
That's the one that Cheers ears have stayed in, that we've seen quite often.
I put on the reservation that it's Stuart's birthday since to celebrate his birthday, and we got seated outside, which was really nice. Just having a look at the menu, no idea what we're going to order, but it's absolutely lovely inside.
So, quick pan of the menu. Starters up the top, signature guacamole, we've got veggies, raw, chilled foods, pizza, salads, burgers, tacos, pasta, and then the kind of comforts down the bottom, including a lovely wagyu steak that you can get as well. We have a nice selection of cocktails at the top, spritzers, Orlando spritzers, specialty cocktails, zero proofs, sangrias, some really nice looking wines, and some really nice looking beer. And they've also got some kind of seasonal favourites as well on just now. And Callum wanted me to make a big shout out to the Shantae cocktail, Shantae cocktail,
LGBT.
because Callum thinks it's very LGBT friendly.
Gonna take it slow when I'm loving you. Gonna take it slow.
So,
I'm so warm. You can see the sweat.
Where did we start on that meal?
We sat outside and it was very hot, but we got a lovely view. That's why I look so flustered. Genuinely, that might be the best meal I've ever had. We shared the guacamole, the signature guacamole to start, and it was so nice, it was so flavourful. We got a cocktail each, had wine each, then shared a side of meatballs, both had a main course, and then all in it was about $160, which I thought was fantastic for that, especially for like a special meal out. And then all the staff made a point of saying happy birthday to Stuart, even though it's not his birthday yet. It was just fantastic. What do you think?
I mean, the food was so flavourful. I mean, we spent a whole meal just saying
How nice.
how nice everything is, it tastes delicious, the staff are so friendly.
We've seen a lot of mixed reviews and videos, but a lot of people in the videos have the sort of,
Special
I don't know, sort of gimmicky kind of things. That we didn't have anything tonight that I've seen anyone else have.
No, we just had a
except the
meal, like
guacamole.
an actual dinner.
But
and
honestly, the
it was delicious.
guacamole is so flavourful. It comes with sauces, and then the meatballs are like spicy. And then you had steak, and you said it's the best steak you've ever had.
Wow. Like, I like a steak, you know, I'm not like opposed to meat, and that is the best steak ever, like genuinely. It was so flavourful, and I think, so you used to like back home, we were talking about this, like, you get a steak back home and they're like, here's a sauce with it, here's this with it, like these added extras in order to give it flavour. That, like, the meat itself is so flavourful, and then they added on everything else. And I mean, for us, it could just be that we're not used to the American culture, we're not used to the fact that they actually flavour everything so well, but it was so good.
So we have stopped off at Smithsville and decided to get some cocktails.
So these are the frozen flights, pina colada. I don't remember. That's called Big Wave Dave. Orange Crush. That's like a TK fun. Blue Lagoon and pina colada again.
Yeah, we're gonna be drunk.
What do you think, your big? The fun looks like really cardboard here in the cup. Like what we did though, so we got 2 flights and I think it was like $51 for both, which is a good way to taste a lot of things. Couldn't drink this night. So good.
Oh wow.
This is Big Wave Dave. That's
Pina
sour.
colada. That's so good.
Oh. It's good, but sour. So this is the bar. That's all the frozen cocktails over there. It's in a great place, so Summer House is over there.
We're having a Big Wave Dave with this thing in the back, which is literally pure alcohol thing, and then an Angry Orchard, so a cider.
Cabinet cider.
How's the taste?
It's like cider.
Like cider? I would say I'm quite drunk. What are birthdays for if not feeling drunk? Yeah?
We've just left Splitsville.
Sorry.
We had a lot more than we expected to. We had like
A lot more.
2 flights of cocktails. We had the cocktail and the wine at Summer House, and then we also had a cider and another 2-side cocktail.
This is the most we've drank since we came here, and I would say both of us are feeling the effects. Alcohol in America, they like to make them strong. So,
But also, I don't really like drinking in the sun. Makes me dehydrated.
so this is probably the vlog that we'll delete. But who knows? Maybe
Also,
we'll keep
seeing
it
you
in.
sitting there at Splitsville, the bartenders were both so nice, and I know it's their job and they're trying to encourage you to drink more, but they were so nice, it was so fun. There was live music, we were both big fans of country music, so there was like Luke Combs covers and stuff, Carrie Underwood. So we're now, I don't know if we mentioned this, but as part of our holiday package we got a $500 dining.
100.
No, we got a $500 dining credit, and we also got like a $100 gift sort of merchandise credit. The dining credit was sent to us by email. We have to pick the gift credit up from Ward of Disney and Disney Springs. We're away to get that just now.
And the kind of drone show that's on in Disney Springs is on at 9 o'clock. It isn't 9 o'clock yet, but we're going to go and see how getting the gift card works. And if we manage to get that done and feel good enough to, and not absolutely drunk as anything, we will go and see the drone show. If not, we'll maybe leave that to another day.
But honestly, it's been a great day. Like,
I feel like I'm slurring my words.
good food, good drinks.
Yeah, just like a good day.
In my opinion, Disney Springs is far superior to City Walk. I found City Walk stressful. It's good, like a sort of, I don't know, it's a sort of kind of party event environment.
It just has a totally different environment, and I think that's something to bear in mind is don't come to City Walk and expect the same as Disney Springs and vice versa. Like, they're both totally different places.
I found City Walk, I was like always eager to get through it, to get to the other side. It was stressful. This is like
Nice and relaxed. So this is us outside the Gideon's. Gideon's Bake Shop obviously is one of the more well-renowned places to come to get a cookie. The queue right now, I mean, we're not going here now because the queue is absolutely mental. Like, I don't know if you can tell, those people are all in the queue, which is absolutely insane.
there's Bugsy Malone.
Shut up.
Have you tried that one?
Oh wait.
200. Try that leather one. You could always
That one's 8.
You can always be a leopard one.
Thing is though, like, that's so badly.
It's a bit big for you.
Yeah.
I like that black one, it's quite Brad Paisley.
Which one? This one.
The one to the left. Well, both of them are the same Brad Paisley shape. You could beat Brad Paisley mixed with Dr. Eggman. That's too big for me as well. Sure. Sure.
No.
All you can do is make the best.
Okay, they get it. Stop singing.
Are you going to fight for this love?
I don't think this one is much. $200 one, obviously. This one's $100.
That's ugly.
I think this is the first time I've ever put a country hat on and not felt stupid.
Well, you look stupid. What if you put that on? You feel very much better.
It's on my helmet. I'm with a
And then they also have
I'm with a
these.
drunkard. I'm with a drunkard. So my helmet.
What about that? A wee bucket hat?
I do actually think that's amazing. Like,
Yeah. I think we might actually come back and get one of these when we can see them properly.
When you can see them properly, it means when he's not drunk. Hi there. So we're on our way back to the bus. We didn't record very much because both of us had a drink. And I am slurring my words. I don't know about Callum, but I am definitely. So after you left us, we went to Chapel Hats, not Chapel Hearts, and got ourselves
saw us in there because that's what I was thinking, Cheryl Cole.
Cheryl Cole? Oh yeah, I forgot. You saw that we were in there. Well, we went back and we got ourselves a couple of cowboy hats. Woo! So outside of that, we also got ourselves a sprinkle cupcake each. We did think about salt and straw, but we've had a lot of ice cream in the last couple of days, especially with the after hours yesterday.
Hey, that's us back.
Your fault.
That's us back in the room from Disney Springs.
You're hurting me.
It's only about 10:15.
Yeah, it's not that late.
But it took quite a while to get back.
And as well, we have drank a wee bit.
As you can tell by the way Stuart's talking.
We have drank a wee bit, so in terms of like our vibe for the rest of the evening, we kind of got to pass the fireworks point and we just went, nah. We didn't actually see the drone show.
So we went to a bunch of shops and went and got some food, but Stuart really wanted to buy himself a treat because we hadn't really bought much this holiday yet. So we bought these. We're both big country music fans and we go to a festival in the UK every spring called Country to Country. And we also go to a bunch of country music shows. So we wanted hats that we could actually wear, because in the UK there's not that many good options for guys close to where we live. So I got this one, it's black, and it's about $130 before tax. And then shirts was $199 before tax because he's fancy. His is this brown one. I know it might seem a little bit expensive, but it's something we'll use a lot, and it's something that's going to last. So this is shirt.
This is the hat that I got. The guys in the hat shop, it's Chapel Hats, and they were really, really good. The hat's actually by American hat makers. You do get a 5-year warranty on it, and they give you a receipt.
And that's, I think, a very niche amount of people that's watching a Disney vlog are really going to care
I
about
really
the
do
hats.
care about it.
But we'll show you them anyway.
So there's lots of different hats there.
Lindsay Lohan.
Yeah, I've got on Parent Trap because it's on. But we're back in the hotel room now. We've had a really, really
Anyway,
good
I'll,
night.
I'll show you mine.
Oh yeah, I'll show you Callum's hat. Oh gosh,
But
we're gonna have to flip that at some point later on.
mine's is I feel like it fits quite well. It's like leather, fake leather. I think it's fake leather. I don't know. The last day of my vlog, I'm going to dress up in my merchandise. It's going to involve a country hat, a cowboy hat, a lightsaber, a wand,
Spirit jersey and anything else that he buys in between.
Grogu,
He's gonna buy some trousers as well, so he has a whole look, and some shoes as well, so he has a whole look. I wanted a sweet treat to come home to, so we went to Sprinkles, as I said, I'm sure in the vlog earlier. On the left here we've got the red velvet cupcake, and on the right we've got Callum's, which is a blueberry lemon cupcake. The blueberry lemon is gluten free, if I remember rightly.
I thought
Can't
these
wait
were a
to
bit
dig into
expensive.
these.
I think it was like nearly $15 for 2 cupcakes, but
you know
So they're
what?
nice.
Tonight was a expensive night all round.
Which is it?
One of those kind of nights where we decided, you know what? We've saved a little bit of money. We've got a little bit of money, so let's spend a little bit.
I've yet to try an actually really good cupcake here, to be honest.
They
Tomorrow we've got intentions to go to Animal Kingdom, which means we need to get up early. So,
Yeah.
so we're going to eat these cakes, have some juice. I might get a shower, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye. Look at the camera. Callum's on her.
Bye.